How's it going? How's it going, everybody? So, really, there's a lot of stuff going on right in politics right now, right? We got the Charlie Kirk situation, we got Trump situation, we got a lot of situations going on, right? But one thing I want to make clear is the youth against corruption. It's always been a thing. I think the youth has always wanted corruption to disappear, right? But for whatever reason, it ends up being part, right, of our culture because no one's perfect. But the youth noticing that we need to make a difference is a huge break in the chains in society. And I absolutely love this topic. And I'm going to show you guys well, you know how I always say follow the money, follow where everything's going. Let's look at a coin in the Solana crypto market that is making a big impact. I mean, not just any impact, something that's has to do with the situation going on right now in the economy and politics. Everything's connected, you guys. Nothing is disconnected. And this is just one of my wallets that I use to trade meme coins, and I believe that a coin with this message sends not just a culture for the American society, but it sets a boundary. It sets the predicament that we are here to be heard. We are here to be respected. We are here to make a difference. And I just think that it's not a coincidence at all that the youth wants to launch a meme coin in this topic at all, because it's it's common sense. We need to be heard, and it's very hard to be heard. Either you have a big following and people know about you, or simply people get together and they make a difference, right? So, as you guys know, I have a Telegram group where I share a lot of this information, but a lot of people, are busy, and I get that. I'm a father, I have a kid, a wife, I have responsibilities, and knowing about the meme industry in crypto, especially Solana, because that's the gateway of memes, Solana, and you need to be on it. You need to be knowing about what's going on in politics, what's going on in social media. It's not just a look of the draw. There's some actual sophisticated stuff to it. Like this coin, let's look at the community, right? If we look at the community, it's loading. Man, it's kind of slow. Been doing a lot of workflows with Cloud AI and N8N, and you know how computer gets a little weird about that. So let's get back to the main topic. This is the contract for the coin that I'm talking about. Youth Against Corruption. I've been looking at this coin for about 3 hours, and I saw, big wallets going into it and really get interacting with it. And the point is that this is not just a coin or a meme. I believe that this is a culture coin. This is like a culture call. This is something that is going to move because in reality, the youth is not like older generations where we don't talk about politics, we don't talk about religion, we don't talk about the economy. No. The youth nowadays, we talk about that stuff. We go into it. We get into the topic. We don't give a damn. We believe that if we have an opinion, we should be heard. And I agree. I 100% agree. I was born in 1993, but as I've, well, lived in society, I've learned that people who stay quiet don't get anywhere. You know, look at Charlie Kirk. Yeah, a very sad thing happened, but he left a message to society. And that message is more impactful than many things I've ever read on social media, the news, etc. It's the fact that we have the right to talk, to debate, to get together and converse, and disagree to disagree, or agree to disagree. It doesn't matter. The point is that we have the right to be heard. And that is the whole message about democracy. And it's interesting to me how the meme economy is playing a part in this. Now, I don't know what hand plays a part in this. To me, it doesn't really matter. To me, it matters that the economy, the people, are making noise. We want to be heard. We don't want to be told what happened. We want to be part of what happened. A lot of people say that America is really divided. Fuck no. America is together. America is united, and America is alive. We're conscious about what's going on, and I love that. And I love how these new predicaments in society are causing us to be more aware of who's doing what. And I know I don't do a lot of lives, but I wanted to share this short video with you guys and share what I believe is going on and how it can benefit all of us, us coming together. Hell, that's how the fucking declaration was created. The Constitution. People coming together and speaking up, especially people of influence. But the more we talk about it, the more we express, the more we come to agreements with what is right and what is wrong and expressing our opinion, the more we will come together. I believe America is stronger than ever before. People think we're divided, but no. We're just realizing the truth. And we're just coming to terms with what's really going on. So stick with me. Little by little, I'll be doing some lives and sharing some information. I don't really like to put my face out there because I believe that, follow the money, you follow the message. But I believe that some of the things that I am aware of, not everybody's aware of, and I should speak about it. Help people know more about this. Keep you posted, as always. Follow the money. Have an excellent